You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, we have not heard much, I believe, from MLB when it actually comes to any type of national anthem protests since St. George Floyd died back in 2020. Now, back in 2020, of course, as you guys know, the sports world lost their minds. And the NBA did the best impression of hating America that we have ever seen in a sports league. They went full BLM. BLM was on the court. Almost every single player was actually kneeling for the national anthem in that NBA bubble. It was on TV. And I would say about 95% of the players were kneeling for the national anthem and disrespecting this country. That is one of the major reasons why the NBA's ratings are the way they are today. People have checked out. They said, no, we're not coming back. Now, when it comes to the NFL, they had players with criminals on the back of their helmets. And that's one of the biggest things that actually blew up this channel. It was actually players honoring criminals. In the case of the Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers, they didn't even know who Antoine, I believe his name was Antoine Rose, if I'm not mistaken. They didn't even know. They didn't even question it until they found out, oh, this dude was a criminal. Then they said, no, we're not going to put this guy's name on the back of our helmets. Now, baseball, MLB, they also had players kneeling for the national anthem in their shortened season in 2020. Sam Coonrod of the Giants, he actually was standing for the national anthem. We did videos on that, and that was one of our biggest videos we'd ever made. It's one of the first few videos that really skyrocketed Black and White Sports. Now, it's kind of funny that we're actually talking about the Giants, because the Giants actually play in San Francisco, which is an extremely left-leaning city. However, there is a new sheriff in town. Gabe Kapler, he is no longer there. He was actually refused to actually go out for the national anthem in wake of the Uvalde shooting that happened out here in Texas. Well, the new sheriff in town is Bob Melvin. He is now the new manager of the Giants, and he has implemented a new rule for the national anthem. So let's talk about it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Remember, live stream every single Friday. Just starts at $5 per month. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Look at this, guys. Giants Bob Melvin explains why he requires players to stand on field for national anthem. Yeah, unlike the old manager, there is a new sheriff in town. And not only that, not only do you have to stand for the anthem, you actually have to stand outside the dugout, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this guy, he is not playing around. So let's read this, guys, on Fox News. It says San Francisco Giants manager Bob Melvin wants his players to pour out of the dugout and stand for the national anthem before spring training games. And I'm willing to bet this is not just for spring training. I'm pretty sure he's going to implement this during the regular season as well. Melvin, who took over the team in the offseason after spending 2 seasons with the San Diego Padres, told The Athletic that he wants to show his opponent that his players are ready to play. The team is required to abide by Melvin's rule, and the manager hoped it would carry into the regular season. So as of right now, I'm assuming this is just for the preseason, but it looks like this rule is going to be in place throughout the whole season. Quote, "It's all about the perception that we're out there ready to play," he told the outlet. That's it. You want your team ready to play, and I want the other team to notice it too. It's really as simple as that. Now, I don't believe we've actually seen, as of late anyway, any players in Major League Baseball kneeling for the national anthem. I don't think it's happened this past baseball season. Maybe there was a couple of people that I don't know about. But we had definitely seen teams actually, stay in the dugout, even though they're standing up. Maybe they're hanging over the railing during the national anthem. He's like, no, you guys are going to be out the dugout, standing there for the national anthem. Good job. Melvin has maintained that his rule has nothing to do with politics, but it's a stark contrast from what was seen under Gabe Kapler. Kapler, who managed the Giants from 2020 to just near the end of 2023, refused to stand on the field for the national anthem in the wake of the 2022 Uvalde, Texas school shootings. According to The Athletic, there was, quote, no wrong answer to how players handle the national anthem. Quote, look, we're a new team here. We got some good players here, Melvin said via USA Today. It's more about letting the other side know that we're ready to play. I want guys out here ready to go. There's a personality to that. It has nothing to do with whatever happened in the past or whatever. It's just something I embrace. Now, he's saying that it has nothing to do with politics, but let's be honest. I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't want to see any player disrespecting the national anthem. He's saying it's not political, but it's definitely political. Why is it that he's saying that every player pretty much has to be tone line? Jerry Jones has something similar in Dallas. He said, no players are going to be disrespecting the anthem on my watch. He's the owner, the GM, and the president. Even though there was one player that decided to kneel for that national anthem. Remember Tatari Poe? I believe that's his name, Tatari Poe. He was cut from the Cowboys. He knelt for a couple of games, then he got cut. But also, he was overweight too. He wasn't in shape. But I do believe that Jerry Jones actually cut him because not only was he out of shape, but he was also kneeling for the national anthem. He didn't like that. But anyway, back to this. It says the players seem to have embraced the rule. Quote, I think it sets the example of, hey, we're in this together, Giants outfielder Austin Slater told The Athletic. Whether you're not playing that day or you're a starting pitcher who threw yesterday, you're still out there on time, ready to be a good teammate. Once the anthem starts, we're locked in on the game as a unit. There's an inherent respect level, and not only to the older guys, but to your entire team. You're there to be supportive. The other big part, and this might be the biggest, is you're staying and watching the game and learning from the game. I think that's important. So there you have it, guys. Bob Melvin is not playing around. If you're going to be on this team, you're going to be standing for the national anthem outside the dugout. He's not playing around with this, it seems. Even though he's saying it's a bit different, it's not political, but I believe, man, if you actually have players that are disrespecting the anthem, maybe kneeling, I believe that divides the locker room right there. I really do. Because there are players out there that want to be patriotic. There are players out there that actually love living in America. And we know a lot of baseball players aren't even American. For the most part, a lot of them are actually Latinos. But still, if you're disrespecting the anthem, man, that is going to be divisive. And I don't think he wants any of that. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.